Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of my semi-retired life. My name is Mark, and my little co-pilot Pepe is inside the car doing siesta. I had a few questions from you guys about how we're traveling, so I thought I'll take the opportunity and do a little room tour while we are on the beach in the Western Sahara on our way to Mauritania, and especially because the car had been cleaned yesterday, so it doesn't look too messy at the moment. The car is a 2017 Jeep Wrangler JKU Sport, which is the basic model with the 3.6 litre Chrysler Pentastar engine. Has 285 horsepower, I think. I haven't done any modifications to the engine, just a little bit to the drivetrain. I had it re-geared to a 457 ratio, because otherwise the car wouldn't move on 35-inch tires. I think the standard ratio it comes with is 3.73, so that really does not move the car on big tires. Well, let's start with the outside. The car used to have a Rubicon steel bumper, which I've removed for weight reasons and went back to the stock plastic one. The same with the tires. I used to have big 35-inch BF Goodrich KO2s on here, but I changed to smaller 33-inch Yokohama Geolander ATs. Simply for weight and fuel economy, and also less noise, while I think 80% of this trip is on road. For the suspension we got Fox shocks and Terraflex springs with a 2.5-inch lift. And on top of the car, get a side awning, which is not deployed right now, simply because it is super windy and it will just fly away, and there's almost no sun, so there's no need for it. We got a front runner roof rack, the half one or 2/3 one or whatever it's called, which basically means you can still remove what Jeep calls the freedom panels to make it a convertible, basically. Also, we have a front runner rooftop tent. I think they call it the Featherlight. It's only about 45 kilos, including the ladder, and it has a very low profile of just about 30 centimeters. Again, this is all about trying to save on weight as much as we can. And there's the little co-pilot. Hello, Pepe. Hello. Yeah, he woke up. Well, this is the roof rack. That's my toilet. And then we got these two plastic boxes up there, which no idea what brand it is. I got them off Amazon. They're holding my recovery gear, compressor, some tools, some spare parts. Stuff I don't need all the time. Then again, I did need the compressor the other day because I had a flat tire in the middle of nowhere and I was too lazy to change the tire, so I decided to pump up while I was driving to the nearest town. And that's pretty much the outside already. Well, okay, we got this, what do you call that? Backpack for the spare tire. That's holding all the dirty things I don't want in the car. There's like charcoal in there. I got some foldable recovery boards which are currently underneath the tires, as they are quite handy to level the car. Really, when you sleep up in the roof tent, you really want the car level so you're not rolling to one side all the time, which is really annoying when you're trying to sleep. Let's continue on the inside then. In the front, I haven't really done much. There's an Android screen in here, basically just to for the rear view camera, which I've added. Okay, this is coming off. There's a rugged ridge phone holder with a GoPro mount as well. Couple of extra light switches, which I don't have the lights anymore. I used to have them in the UE still, but again I decided I don't really need all those extra lights, so they have gone. And then this is where Pepe sits and does all the navigation. Here we got, talking about Pepe, his harness and his food, and there's a little Bluetti 500 watt hour power station, which I used in the UAE to run my fridge. That thing would run the fridge for about 2 days. I have it now as a backup, and I didn't know where to put it, so basically everything I can't find a home for, or it's too bulky, goes in the front here. And that is the front. Oh no, there's Pepe's AC as well. The fan. Moving to the back of the car, we got the tailgate table from Frontrunner, which you can extend with a pull-out chopping board. That's basically where I do all my cooking. Which brings us to this sort of drawer system I had built according to my own design, actually. Well, I did watch a few YouTube videos, and then I combined those ideas with my ideas and just went to House of Crafters, which is owned by a friend of a friend, and the guy normally does kitchens and wardrobes and stuff, and he was happy to help me building this with his team. So let's have a look. Here we got a drawer, which is a bit messy, always. I mean, there's a foldable barbecue, collapsible barbecue, some lights, more lights, portable shower, you know that, medicines, couple of dry food items, and whatever. I am reorganizing that thing every 2 weeks, roughly. And next to it, because we have the table here, obviously a drawer here wouldn't make much sense, so we decided to build these 2 compartments, which holds all my kitchen items. Back here we got a Nespresso machine. Yes, I do have an espresso machine. Gotta have a little bit of comfort. Stove, spare stove, gas bottles, pots and pans. There are some more pots and pans, but they are currently dirty and here waiting to be washed later. And then in here we got food for paper, more gas, mugs, glasses, cutlery, all that stuff, which I use for cooking, obviously. In here, also got this one off Amazon. You can fold down all the 4 sides of it, which makes it quite handy. I got more, well, more coffee, spices, breads, veggies, dry food, oil, vinegar, blah, 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 blah. Everything that doesn't have to be in the fridge, apparently. And it has a chopping board on top, which is also quite handy. Up here, where the X is where my chair normally mounts with these Velcro straps. Over here, okay, there's Pepe's food bowl, an extension cord to power the Nespresso machine, because it's obviously AC. 200 watt solar panel to charge my big battery. I'll show you that later. Other stuff, tripod, gloves, well, winter gloves, working gloves, tripod I mentioned, tire deflator, yeah, other stuff. So let's go around to the fridge. Now, obviously I've removed the rear seats to build the platform all the way to the front seats. So here we got my phone, the fridge, It's not huge, it's 40 liters, but it's sufficient for me. It's an LP Cool fridge, which is a Chinese brand, but I think I bought this thing about 4 years ago, and it works like a charm, I have to say, and it's really inexpensive. That was a good buy. Down here, shoes. And more shoes in this shoe compartment. There's another row behind there. That's at all visible. Then we have these bags. I really don't know what you want to call them. Storage, basically. It's built. You can see that better on the other side over there. They are built for the Jeep to mount to the roll cage on the inside. So this is where I keep my clothes, both of them, and some knife, corkscrew, mozzie repellent, shower gel, a torch, and God knows what over here. There's some other stuff, computer and blah blah blah. Moving to the other side, over here, that's what I call my garage. So this holds my big Pacron, almost 2000 watt hour, 160 amp hour power station that runs my fridge, charges my batteries. It has a pure sine wave inverter built in for AC, so I can run the coffee machine. I'm only running the coffee machine, but this thing can actually run an air fryer, a hair dryer. Not sure about an induction field, worth checking. Yeah. But it's a nice thing, and yeah, not as expensive as all the well-known established brands you have out there, like Anker, EcoFlow, Bluetti, Jackery, la la la. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Having said that, it died a couple of weeks ago in Portugal for absolutely no reason, but after a bit of emailing with the manufacturer, they sent me a new power station to Algeciras so I could pick it up just before jumping on the ferry across to Morocco. Also in here, my 22 litre water tank. This is also, well, that's the water I use for washing up. It's not to drink. It's just, and I drop my shower, the portable shower that goes in there. I do have a privacy tent, which I usually put right here. I haven't bothered setting it up now because of the wind. It will just fly away. So I can have a shower without anybody seeing me taking a shower. And then there's just more, well, there's a big bag here. That's winter clothes. Well, at the moment it's a mix because it's warm daytime, cold night, so there's a mix in there, and there's a mix of everything in these two pockets. And then the sleeping bag, the other one is still up in the tent, and then we come to my inside sleeping solution. If I want to or have to go stealth, because camping is not allowed, and obviously opening the rooftop tent will be quite obvious, I've built this platform to be able to sleep in the car. I also do that, by the way, when I'm just staying for a night and I'm just too lazy to set up the roof tent. So what it is, that's a foldable mattress. That's 70 by 180. It's just good enough for me. There's another solar panel here for the little Bluetti. Put that down. We got this thing which folds over, and it actually cookbook, which I don't need very much, but it works great as a support for this. And then I just fold out the mattress, put my pillows and my sleeping bag on here, and I have actually pretty comfortable and decently sized bed for to sleep on. This is, what did I say? Yeah, it's about 1.80 meters is the mattress, the whole length. I'm 185 or 6'1", and I fit in there quite well. I might have to go a little bit diagonal sometimes, but if I really want to stretch out. But as a not everyday sleeping solution, this works really well. Oh yeah, and then I still have this. Also got out of Amazon. I think that's actually supposed to be used on truck beds for something. I've mounted it to the roll cage, and it holds my pillows. I got these sheepskins here, which I put on the chair if it's really cold outside. There's a winter jacket, and there's a jumper, towel, everything that I want to have out of the way, but can also grab quickly if I have to. And I think that is all. I'm not saying this is the ideal solution. I still have already a few things I would do different the next time, but as of now, this works really well for me, and I'm happy. And I think so is the little dog. Huh, Pippi? What do you say? Huh, Pippi? Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah. 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 Yep. He is happy. Well, he's always happy. Yeah. That is... Oh, yeah, okay. I got a table as well, which I just chuck in the back. And that's it. So it's out of the way. But... small car, so you've got to find your solutions to where to store everything, but I think we're doing good. So now that we're all packed up, I'm gonna show you what I meant with the low profile of the tent. You see? It's really only just like 30 something centimeters. Most of them are 40 plus, and about weight, well, this is, I said, this is 45 kilos. Most of the soft shell tents are 60 kilos, even a little bit more. And the hard shell tents are about the same weight. Low profile and easy setup, but yeah, heavy as well and expensive. That's a wrap, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave some comments if you like, of what I should have explained a bit more in detail, or what other suggestions you have, what I can do better. And then I hope I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Ciao.